On the 8th of March 2014, Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 was loaded up on passengers. "293 people got on board the plane. The doors were now closing. People got to their seats as Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 was about to taxi to runway 18. The pilot turned on the engines. The pilot had turned on the engines and would now taxi to runway 18. It was dark when the plane had landed at the airport, and it was still dark by the time the plane would take off. Well, the pilot was now taxiing to the runway, even though they weren't really on the taxi line, but he quickly centered up onto the taxi line. At 12:41 a.m., the plane got to the runway and took off. "Rotate," said the pilot. The plane had now took off. It was now high in the sky, heading to its destination. But then, at the bottom of the plane, something happened. The plane was now high in the sky at cruising altitude. Its destination was Field 15. Wait, no, I was wrong. It was Gulf, but something happened. The overflow valve suddenly opened up, which led the oxygen mask to come down inside. At 1:02 a.m., the pilot had heard of what had happened and was now trying to do an emergency landing. The plane had completely turned off route. The plane had completely turned off route of where it was supposed to be going. There was a speed. Oh, gotta slow down. Speed warnings. Those are bad. At 6:30 a.m., the plane tried to land at Beijing Airport. The plane had tried to land at Beijing Airport. The plane was now above the Indian Ocean. And then there was an engine. Something happened. And the plane had just crashed into the sea. The plane had now sunk to the bottom of the Indian Ocean. But after the crash happened, ever since, no one knew what happened to the plane. People thought it could have been shot down by a missile. It could have suffered an engine problem. Its overflow valve could have opened. No one really knows. But the plane had now fully sank